I think Snow, being the little deviant she is, she's gonna use her little, her little spell thing, that her cantrip that can make noises and stuff, and I'm gonna make like little spider noises out and down that corridor.
Can I punch Snow in the arm and say not helping?
I'm gonna be trying to do this secretly so that no one notices that I'm doing that.
Kavara punches Snow in the face.
I'm doing this secretly. I know,
You
unless
don't
y'all.
honestly know that she's doing it.
I'm just being a little shit. I think we already established that Snow's an asshole.
Say, you're ever gonna have a character who's not just a total jackass?
No. Callahan wasn't an asshole. He was just like
wild card.
Loose cannon.
This is my asshole character.
Kavara, let's keep going, please.
My wife is not gonna be able to watch this episode at all.
You're liking the ambiance?
Mm-hmm.
I can't hear it. It's fine.
I can't hear it either.
You should have it on. It's pretty great.
I see something around the
I have it
corner.
on.
I have it on. I have the sound up to 100%. Oh, I just heard the skittering.
Remember, Sly, you probably should roll a perception check to see if you actually see it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna pick my torch
faint.
back up off the ground.
All right.
Okay, I can hear. It's very faint though.
Whoa, hold.
It's not faint for me.
Hold. There's an evil-looking chamber to the right.
Oh, that's a
Borkvarrd specifically describe it that way. He shouted out, "Party stop!"
So we're all moving forward, and he holds up the hand signal and goes, "Hold!"
Oh God.
Tybert swings his crossbow up, expecting danger.
You see a chamber off to your right that at the edge of it seems to hold a lot of kind of strange cave plant life.
Green goop.
And
is the green a liquid or is that the plant life?
No, that's like you see big patches of mold on the ground and in the corners. It's actually you're getting slight whiffs of it. It's not pleasant.
Can I do a medicine roll on it to determine if it's like poisonous or not?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess that would.
Yeah,
It's not poisonous. It's fine. It's fine.
You don't think it's deadly? You haven't heard of a deadly
Smells
variety
deadly.
of mold?
Just don't touch it, guys.
Just don't touch it.
You don't.
Kavara nervously looks at the half-elf, points to herself, points down to the corridor to the right.
No, send the dwarf. Borkvarrd, go take a look.
Borkvarrd. He's going to put his torch. He's going to rest it against the cave wall.
Could you all make up another
and
perception
unsheath
check?
Yeah, sure.
His warhammer.
I'll make
Nobody
another
looked
one.
Up in a while.
Snow not really caring about anything, just
My perception is
Kavara-
terrible.
Oh yeah.
Kavara's too panicked to notice anything.
comes over
got a
here
20.
with Borkvarrd, just going, "What's going on over here?"
Perception rolls in his house.
All right.
Borkvarrd doesn't sense anything.
You, Tybern and Artlock. By the way, you still haven't changed your name, Mitch.
Yeah.
You should be, it says Arlock to us. You gotta click save whenever you change it. When you do notice that you feel like you're being watched.
I look up.
Yeah, I look up.
Yeah, look up.
Borkvarrd looks down at the floor.
So she's just like, "There's nothing here, guys. What are y'all scared about?" Makes more spider noises to keep fucking with everyone.
There's potential for spiders that are bigger than me, so I'm gonna look up.
You don't see anything above you. Artlock. You said you looked up as well?
I looked up as well, and I'm also going to look behind us.
Yeah. When you look behind you, you see a
Poor.
I like how it moved around
I'm not
quickly
looking.
out from the fog of war of the map too. It's just like ha.
You hear a thump onto the ground,
Ladies and
And,
gentlemen, I have the spider.
and you see a very black, almost midnight black carapace shell, kind of like regain its footing and kind of rear itself up in front of you.
Like that. Okay.
Yes, essentially. It doesn't actually make any noises. It's
No,
just
explain
it just-
that Art
Did
Lock
it
should
come
go
in
fuck
from? Was it like above us and we walked past it and then it came down?
yeah. That's what you might think happened.
My chat are just saying burn the cave to the fucking ground.
it. Yeah, burn stone.
All right. So, are we surprised?
I'm the only one that's noticed this so far. Can I wish
Well,
for nobody to
Tiber.
move?
Yeah, I guess you can.
Psst, nobody move. And
Why is that?
Around. Quiet. Just turn around slowly and
Do
look
we need to
this
make
way.
stealth checks then in order to do that?
We're fine.
I think I blew it already.
Fuck it. Yeah, go ahead.
You want us all to make stealth checks? So keep in mind, Borkvarrd actually gets disadvantage because he's got heavy armor on.
Oh,
I make it.
Please,
But you don't know. You don't know what the DC is going to be on this.
Please, dice gods.
Oh yeah.
Bob definitely gets it.
I didn't.
Fuck!
All right.
I did worse than
Hey.
Borkvarrd.
And that was before I actually put in the extra disadvantage. So
Oh God.
Borkvard's armor's clanging around.
Well, I'm going to need you all to. The only people who are not going to be surprised by this are going to be Artlock and Tyburn, because they both sensed something was watching them, so they had heightened
Reflexes.
awareness. Yeah, so they know what's happening.
Well, I saw the bloody thing. I should have.
Yeah. Artlock knows. I mean, yeah. Artlock knows exactly what's going on, but Tyburn also knows, and Tyburn is also being incredibly quiet.
Initiative.
So he has to roll initiative now. Is this going on? Yeah.
Wow. Jesus Christ. Bob, what is it with you and your initiatives? They're always terrible.
What effects? And
I just got some sort of thing. You want to send the result of this roll to the turn track, but no valid token was selected.
Yeah, you have to have the token selected
Oh. Okay.
whenever you do that, and it'll actually add it in to the
Okay.
track.
Alrighty.
If you wanted to auto put it in.
My chat's telling us we should retreat down the unexplored corridor.
That's not no.
Let's pop more mob pockets.
Let's just aggro the whole dungeon, shall we? What could
And
go
then we'll
wrong?
all run out.
What could go
Are
wrong?
you
Set the
adding
entrance on
one, or
fire.
do you want us to re-roll initiative?
I'm just going to add them manually, but just keep that in mind for next time.
Okay.
Yeah, totally will.
Keeps things moving quicker.
So what affects initiative? Like your roll?
Your decks.
My dex,
I think so.
It's your dex modifier.
Yeah.
which is annoying because I'm like 2 points off of like getting a bonus to it.
I'm about to have +2 decks. We eventually hit level 4. That'll be a long, long ways to go.
It's alright, guys. I came prepared with extra healing spells today.
Yay!
Then we're gonna blow them all in this
Or-
fight. Then we'll have to take another long rest in the dungeon. We're just gonna.
Just plop down.
Didn't mean to do that.
Tasha's hideous laughter. Jesus Christ, Artlocks. You're just laughing at its face now?
I wanted to read the description. But...
The creature visualizes that can see within perceives everything as hilariously funny and falls into fits of laughter. So it's just like...
All right, so as I said before, the only people who are not surprised by this are Artlock and Tyburn. So SnowFox.
I go first.
Yeah, so SnowFox, you don't go, neither does Borkvarrd, and now it's Midge's turn.
Oh, the spider goes right before me. Uh-oh.
You also made a 20. You also crit a stealth check.
Who?
Is it like
Well-
a T-Rex?
Well,
The size of a
hey,
horse.
it's up to you how you want to roll that. It's up to you
Okay.
what your character thinks about it.
I'm gonna look as non-threatening as possible.
What are you being so scared about, Artlocks?
I'm trying to assess what I'm gonna do.
This thing
Well-
is effectively blocking the exit. Like you have a small exit to the left side of the of its left, like
Okay.
of the token. But the other side is basically blocked. This thing is
Borkvarr's picking dirt out of his fingernails,
Huge.
completely unaware of what's going on.
How?
Midge, on a meta
they're
question
surprised.
here, you should probably get your stuff in the pocket.
Good point. He's using his teeth.
Huh?
Yo.
I should probably what?
Just don't just just
I haven't seen that. I haven't got around there.
So what are
Um,
you gonna do?
Are any of us going to do anything?
I am going to
Run like a bitch.
No, are
Towards
spiders
it.
scared of fire? Do we know that? Do I know if spiders
No
are
one's
scared
gotten
of it?
close enough to even think that. Well, no, Borkvarrd would know that.
Borkvarrd, are spiders
But
scared of fire?
Why are we talking about spiders?
General question, just answer it.
Yes, they are.
Okay. Therefore, I'm going to use...
Why do you ask?
Oh, no reason. I am going to try...
Armor
This
clinking.
This thing is watering at its and its mouthful fangs.
Mouth.
of just being dripped on, like... I'm
Like
going to
a fucking
try
xenomorph.
and... I'm going to try and make it back up by creating fire with my prestidigitation. I'm going to try and create an illusion of fire in front of me.
All right.
What is that, Ben? What
That's
even
a
is
xenomorph.
I mean, it won't have any
Oh my god, it's a
sound
blush sheet.
to it, but,
It's a
but it's
xenomorph.
basically it's like a little trick, and I'm basically going to try and go like that and fire appear, and I'm going to try and scare the thing off.
All right.
I've got nothing else, so
would that be like a,
Scream! Do something!
All right.
maybe,
Is there a wisdom check or something? If something has to pass to figure out if it's real or fake.
I feel like the way I would look at this, maybe Artlocks needs to do a deception check. I think, like trying to deceive it.
What, you're trying to
yeah. Should I roll a
convince-
deception check on that then?
trying to
You-
convince the spider to go away?
You just straight up copy pasted
Spider.
from the PHB,
Yes, I did.
but you didn't correct anything.
No, I didn't.
Vu instantaneously dean or soil an object no larger than 1 cubic fool. Vu instantaneously light or snuff out a candle, a torch, or a small camp tire.
Voodoo warm of flavor up to 1 cubic foot of nothing.
Midge, I might suggest you take some time this weekend and maybe use the rule book.
What you call it? The fucking... just the list of fucking Artlock's spells, just range your comp or something.
Maybe I never learned to write. I can only speak languages.
So,
I guess you can do like a deception check.
Okay.
You try and make it like you're really trying to, but it's going to be versus its will check. Okay.
22.
Well, it seems to react in a way that indicates to you that it thinks it's real.
Okay.
Is that your turn?
And I'm gonna then duck behind the people here. I'm gonna push through and go.
Oh god, don't put me in front of it.
All right. Unfortunately for you, the spider thinks that fire is a threat. Because it's in its nest, and that's a problem.
Yeah,
Great. You actually provoked the motherfucker. Good job.
Because the spiders, they're not afraid of fire, according to the dungeon masters, in the monster manual.
My bad.
Fucking hell, boy.
Probably shouldn't have gone with that unless he actually asked me or looked like he was looking it up.
No, it was great. It was a moment.
I was talking about Benwayian spiders.
Yeah.
Benwayian spiders.
So the spider is going to.
Is all the creature information at the back of the manual here?
Well, there's
Only
some of it. Yeah, the monster manual has most of the other stuff.
Maybe I should have done a history check.
Yeah. Well, you did one, and I told you what you needed, but you just kind of went off on your own thing.
I do have a supplement book that has spiders in it.
Oh well. I tried.
So it jumps up onto the ceiling
Oh god.
and proceeds to climb over you.
All the while that it's only me and Tybone see this thing, just like everyone else is like, huh?
Well, I mean, it's as far as the thing. People are probably thinking something's happening, but it stops just above you, right in front of the major party, and I'm going to represent that by. Fuck, how do I represent that?
Is it overlapping me and Bob?
Well, no, I don't want to actually overlap right now.
Is that where you're saying he is, and you just don't want to put the token there?
No, he's where he is right now. He's just on the top of the.
He's on the ceiling.
Yellow
the ceiling.
circle.
Yeah, I put a little web thing above on the token, so it signifies it's kind of clinging onto its own web. So it
Horrifying.
goes ahead and rears its thorax downward, pointing it towards Artlock.
I don't know how to pantomime a thorax.
Yeah. And
I'm gonna get
It-
lobbed.
it shoots out a sticky web-like substance towards you.
Oh, can I try dodging it? Is that something I can do?
Well, that's what the whole
Well-
AC thing is for. Let's see
Well, yeah.
skill, I think.
18 versus AC.
14.
Okay, so it hits. It hits you, and can you make a roll a d20?
But slash roll this time.
Well, you know, there's the rolling icon on the left. You can just use to quickly do it.
All right. The web strikes true, and just wraps around your body. You fall to the ground, covered in a sticky white web substance. You think it would take you think it would take quite a bit of strength to bust out of this without.
Oh, good. I'm glad I have that.
Without at least the aid of maybe somebody
Cutting it.
cutting it or burning it away.
Mitch has a sticky
You heard
white
him, set him on
substance
fire.
covering him.
Bob, run underneath it, escape, and burn down the cave is what I'm being told to do.
Well, you have a decision to make because this is now your turn.
Staring you right in the eyes.
Maybe they don't like light.
So this thing is going after one of my companions, really. So it's making an effort to go past it.
It's because he has a bout of flame about a foot wide in front of him that he was trying to use to scare it.
Oh, hack on. I tried killing it with fire. That doesn't work.
You shot a Roman candle at it and pissed it off.
Yes, basically what I did. Yes.
This thing has the ability to fight in 3-dimensional plane. We don't.
Yeah, you'd say it's about 10 feet from you right now. Like, take whatever square it is and add 10 feet to it, or add 5 feet to it. So if you were right under it, it's a 5-foot reach, but you're kind of one square off. So
Because you're
Okay, well, I'm going to try to move then.
Stats for giant spiders now.
See if it takes a swipe at me or something as I move.
don't metagame.
well,
it,
no,
fucks.
actually, yes. Whenever you go right underneath, that would provoke an attack of opportunity.
Okay, because I wasn't sure if the stealth that I rolled would have made me non-threatening or not.
No.
Okay. So we're there. Okay.
I love God.
So you actually went past it?
If I'm allowed to take it back, then I would, knowing that now, I suppose.
Yeah, no, I will. If you would have just asked straight up, I would say.
Okay.
It's just not. It wasn't going after you because it had not noticed you. You were just kind of standing off to the side.
Okay. Well, what do I want to do then? What do I want to do? Let me open my spreadsheet. Thanks, Roach.
So wait, you said that
I'm just here to help.
didn't you say that at this point, for Kavar, she had to like lower down her head and she's only 6 feet tall, like 6'5"?
No, that was the
Entrance.
Nah, I didn't know if it got.
I said it opened up.
Kavara's hit her head on a giant spider.
No, I'm all mashed in here. I got nowhere to go. Damn it, Midge.
No, I didn't know if it got smaller
You can push
again.
past me.
because
I'm on the
No,
ground
it
now.
It didn't.
Just
There's-
step on
You're gonna push back you into unexplored areas and pop more
You go
mobs.
into the cubby hole.
Can you move through other players?
Yes,
and
yes.
shit? Okay.
You can move through other players. It just as long
They're
as you're not
stumbling over each other trying to get away from it.
As long as you don't end the turn inside there.
Well,
it's
I'm
fine.
currently stuck to the floor, so
Oh, shit,
like
I'm
you
gonna
can just step
fuck-
over me.
It's just gonna climb over the
mummy.
tied up midge.
I'm not a big armored guy. You know, that's all there is to it. All right, so I'm gonna cast Bless.
Who are you gonna
Really?
cast it on?
Obviously not me again because I'm the one on the floor. Because you can only pick 3 people. It's going to be.
So same
everyone
thing
but-
happens before. He puts a little bit of holy water in his hand. He crushes it again in his hand, and shouts "eat it." Well, not just shout it, but he says it kind of to himself. It glows faintly in his hand, and he is going to give this to
The spider reacts negatively to this show.
this glow. I imagine it would.
It's a Satanist.
Thanks, Midge.
I'm sorry.
Hey, we've established it doesn't like fire.
Doesn't like it.
Who do
Not
I want to
afraid of
bless?
it.
I'm gonna bless Borkvarrd.
Kavara.
Who has
Say all
ranged
the
attacks?
the
Yeah,
mage.
Kavara and
I do.
Artlox this time.
Oh.
So yeah, you guys, when you're making attack rolls or saving throws, make sure you add D4 to the check itself.
And this lasts for how long?
1 minute.
1 minute. All
An
right.
entire
It does
fight.
it does require concentration.
All right. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
All right, we're back on top, and everyone is now aware of the giant horse-sized spider that is above.
Ah!
There
By the
we
way,
go.
guys, I forgot. Spiders are enraged by fire.
Artlock makes a sassy comment behind a web that is covering his mouth.
There really are horse-sized spiders.
It didn't even leave the head open.
So, can I attack it from just like from an angle here? Since I'm still like I'm still in an adjacent square.
Well, like what I said with Bob, take whatever range you would be at and add 5 to it because it's on the top of this.
These are 6
This-
feet long, so
Who's
that's
cord?
a 6 foot extra reach.
You can poke it.
What
We
is
need-
it?
It's like, hey, asshole.
And,
I feel like poking it with a broom.
quarterstaff.
back it off the roof
It's a
with a
dowel
broom.
rod, okay? But anyways, well, no, quarterstaffs are 6 feet long, and I think I could arguably say that I could.
What's
probably
its
hit it.
range?
I'm going to argue it'd be 6 feet long because that's the size of a quarterstaff. I think it's 5 feet because all melee weapons
If you're
have that.
holding it at the end, yeah, and then what do you do? Just
Oh, if you
flailing?
put your arm length, that's for
That's not a good.
person.
It's not good solid strike though.
Yes, it is. It's you're gonna stab
It's a
it.
poke.
You can just
Well,
fucking
it's not
stab
sharp.
it.
Stab it with
though.
a blunt object.
And battle quarterstaffs do have metal ends on them. So yes, I'm
So
going.
it's a poke.
I'm going to.
In one of its many eyes, and it's just going to get enraged.
Oh no, it would really hurt.
The quarterstaff itself doesn't have anything besides versatile as its properties. Now there are actual reach weapons in here, like a glaive or a lance.
Or a volt.
Because normal thing would be like 5 feet, right?
Yeah. So you'd be 5 foot too far. It'd be 5 foot too far from you because you're 5 foot from the actual edge of it.
I think
And-
mechanics can take a backseat for my actual logical argument that I would be able to hit it from here because
You
the
can
quarterstaff
throw
is a
your
very long
quarterstaff as an
weapon.
improvised
It-
thrown weapon.
Yeah, you could throw it. Because
No.
the mechanics are just there to represent what you could effectively do.
I don't think you're going to argue your way out of this with God.
Because I swear, like,
Because, like, yeah,
Okay.
you're right. You could hit it technically.
and I can hit it
probably
good.
with
'Cause
that,
I don't know if you know
but
about
you couldn't.
quarterstaffs, but if you hit someone the end of that, that's gonna hurt like a fucking bitch.
But you can't. The difference is like with a quarterstaff and a normal, using it normally, you would have both your hands being put behind the strikes. A single
you can
hand
still
being
do.
used to outstretch.
Like this. That's still two hands,
That's-
and then you stab it.
That
That's-
is.
So you're like hitting it like
Do
with
you-
like
Do you
you're
know how
playing pool?
quarterstaffs work? Like majority of
Do
my
you-
attacks
do you know
are
how a
like
fulcrum
pushing into
works?
someone. Like, I'm pretty sure I could hit that like pretty easily. Like
God has made a
logically.
decision. You are out of range.
Well, fuck. I'm
Get-
just gonna sit there
Get
and
closer.
Don't you have some demon spells at all? Maybe.
go. No, not yet.
Can't you like wall run or something?
No, not
You're a
yet.
monk, right? You can do some of that fancy
Not
Jackie
yet.
Chan
You could
shit.
just
Do you
go-
have
you can
any
go
way you
forward
can
one
set
square.
me free?
I'm not gonna go forward one square and be under it. Fuck no. Like fuck that. I mean, come on. Why would you ever want to be under a spider? Okay, I'll do this. I'm gonna roll a stealth check to see if I can go past it because I think I rolled high enough that it didn't notice me from the start, right? I rolled
No,
17.
No, you didn't. It was literally only Bob that did it because I rolled a perception check as well. So
How is this
Bob
thing
was the only
actually
one.
positioned up on the ceiling? Because so
Well,
is it-
the
is it
rules say
upside
that.
down, or
Yeah, it's upside down. The rules say like spider climb. You can climb on difficult surfaces, including upside down on ceilings. So it's upside down on
I'm
a ceiling.
limited to what I can do here.
so did it,
I'm
like
going
it-
to try to roll a stealth check to try to see if I can't change
So
my
I'm
position.
just
here.
trying to understand exactly how it's positioned because it's going to be important for when I take my next turn. Because I might try to do like
I'm
a
assuming
cold
it's
shot or something
facing
on it.
us.
Well, it's got to be facing us because it shot web stuff out at him. So its thorax is essentially like up over the top of itself, then pointing at us as it's hanging upside down from the.
Yes, essentially
Okay.
yes. And when it,
Kind of like curled back on itself.
yeah,
Is cold shot a thing in 5th edition?
I actually don't think so. All right, or if it is, I don't think it has a mechanical difference.
Let me take a look. I will look.
But
this up.
Snow, you could hold an action. You could try and sneak around it, or like
That's what
going
I'm gonna
underneath.
do a stealth check to see if I can't go past it.
Okay, like you're trying to get around it without being noticed. Trying to get
Yeah.
behind it.
Because that's the only thing I can do. Because other than that, I can't hit the fucker. So I mean,
Yes.
All
I'm
right.
not going to go underneath it. No,
Fear
God.
for its life.
No, no.
All right, I'm gonna
It
stick
knows-
to my
it knows
guns
you're there.
here. I'm gonna stick to my guns here because I mean I've already rolled the check, so I'm going to be attempting to go past it.
Oh god.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Well, you get about there before one of its legs comes down and tries to strike you.
Okay.
17 versus AC.
It is.
I thought for sure that Ben would be doing like a Roberto right there.
Was that a hit?
Yeah, it hits.
Then it does 4 piercing damage.
That hurts. Snow definitely does not
And
like
there,
that.
basically, you just got had an attack of opportunity as you went through its area of influence, and then out of it again.
Okay.
So now you're on the other side of it, and in the same situation. By the way, it's like to melee the thing with a 5-foot reach weapon, you need to be underneath it.
I know, but I wanted to be in a different position. It's the only thing. I'm not gonna go underneath it because fuck that. I mean, come on. What if it like lands on me? God.
And you got a problem.
Well,
Suddenly, I guess somebody's gonna have to roll a grapple check. against
This
the
way,
spider.
I'm like, God, what the fuck? And I'm gonna ready my quarterstaff at it, like, spider, kill it.
Just trying
Is that
to
your turn?
poke the leg away.
I can't move any further without getting hit again, so no.
Okay.
I should have moved one more
Borkvarrd.
square.
Okay, so I've got a couple things that I'd like to
You
do,
have
but
throwing
I don't
axes.
know which.
I know that.
I do have throwing axes. I also have, which I carry on. I also have a torch and alcohol, which I carry on me at all times.
I just thought about something I could have done,
Do it.
and now I feel dumb.
You have throwing
So,
weapons,
It's like
don't
the,
you?
it's like
let's
the,
say I
it's
was-
like the
I
body
was
spray
trying-
and the lighter. Do it.
It's an option, but I'm pretty sure because he hates me using fire so much, it wouldn't go well.
Oh, I just
Try
thought about a lot
throwing
of
axe.
things.
Well, that's where I've come down to is I think using one of my throwing axes on it is going to be the most ideal thing that's happening here.
Aim for a
So
leg and
I'm
make it come
going to-
down.
They aren't called shots.
Borkvarrd should get himself some.
Are there any, Bob? You just looked it up. Have
Or
you
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
called shots?
No. There are no
Okay.
there are
So
no called
Borkvarrd-
shots. However, you can work that however you wish.
I'll allow called shots, and I will apply them accordingly.
All right, so that would be my second damage. Make sure that's okay. So I'm going to grab one of my hand axes off of my belt, and I'm going to bodily haul it at the beast.
Are you trying to hit the specific part of it, or
I'm just throwing it right at its face.
as versus AC?
Yeah, that was his attack roll.
Okay. It strikes true.
Oh yeah, roll your +4 by the way.
And-
Your D4.
Oh yeah. Okay.
17.
It hits. You got to
It
roll
starts
your damage.
truer.
True, slightly more true. All right, and it does 5 slash.
Okay. The axe buries itself into the kind of upper carapace of its midsection and stays there. It does not. So it's kind of like half buried.
It's lodged.
Yeah, it's lodged in. It shrieks in pain. That was 5.
What was that attack roll there?
Like Roberto screams out in pain.
Sorry, that was accident. I accidentally clicked on that.
I would imagine it just goes.
Okay.
It doesn't like the spider hisses. If you ever heard them.
Chitter, 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 chitter.
Is that it for you, Borkvarrd?
Borkvarrd is going to take.
You still have a movement action, and you are not.
Take
in
a
this-
I
Sit
do
round
have a
the
movement
corner.
action. I'm going to take a step in front of Artlocks.
Such a good friend.
And I'm gonna make I'm going to ready my warhammer.
Artlock.
Well, I hope your mouth's not covered yet, but you're a bard. You can do things without actually needing to use your arms.
You can make a. If you want to try to bust free, you can. You'd have to roll a d20.
Do you have like dissident whispers yet, Mitch?
No.
What do you mean yet? We haven't done anything.
Well, I didn't know if I don't know
have
what level you can
an
get
idea, but I'm just gonna read.
Yes, vicious slander.
that. Dissident whispers
Call
are
it
pretty good
names.
because you
For
literally
vicious slander to work, I think the target has to understand your language.
No, I could try putting it to sleep. Is my chance. I completely forgot I could do that.
Soft spider, warm spider, little ball
So
of
wait,
web.
your first reaction is so instead of trying to make it magically go to sleep, you instead try and scare it with fire.
Well, now he
Not
just
even
wants to
real
date
fire.
rape it.
Try and scare it with fake fire.
Ugh.
So, Midge, what I'm getting now is that you're going to try to date rape the spider.
How did you get there with that?
I don't
You're
know.
putting it to sleep.
That's your immediate response when someone's asleep?
Well, no.
No,
like,
I need my hands to be able to move. So, I think so. I'm gonna just wriggle.
All right,
Wiggle.
make a d20.
Just a flat d20.
Flat
I guess,
d20.
Your
Okay.
strength. Well, it would be. Wouldn't it be a strength thing?
If he wants to put a strength bonus on there, he can.
I
It
do
does
not want to. I do not want to run against my strength. Everybody, shut up.
I'm saying if I'm going to get mechanically limited here,
Artlock, you summon forth strength sufficient enough to crack the main strand of the web that is surrounding you. And you are now free.
Oh, thank fuck for that. Brushing myself off. Do I
at least
still
you
have
didn't
any
get
actions?
stabbed.
That was your main action. That is your...
So I still have a movement.
You still have a movement, but that was your main action.
And
I'm
you can
going
use any
to-
bonus actions that you got too.
Yeah.
Ooh. No, I'm just gonna dart into cover here.
Just dart into the area that has no way out.
At least you didn't get stabbed, Art.
Yet.
Kamara.
You're a dragonborn. You can jump high, right?
Hmm?
You can jump high, right? You're a dragonborn.
What's your breath weapon?
Lightning.
Oh yeah, you should
Thunder a
lightning
bitch.
it.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use my lightning. So
I want Kavar to rage and just like jump up on the spider, like on there, and just like drag the
Right.
thing down, like suplex it on the ground or
Tame the
something.
thing like a Mustang.
like killing like the kill animations in Skyrim.
If it gets back to my turn, I have a really good idea of what if it's still on the ceiling.
So Kavar, if you are doing the breath weapon, that'll be your main action. So
I thought it was a bonus.
It's a bonus.
our bonus, yeah, it's a bonus. Yeah.
Hi, chat.
When you use your breath weapon, each creature in the area of exhalation must take a saving throw. The type, which is determined by blah 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 blah, throws equals 8 plus your Constitution mark plus your proficiency. So you're gonna need to roll a fucking save for this spider.
Okay. What's
So it
it?
automatically hits.
What's the range on your breath?
It's
30 feet.
Yeah, he's
No,
it's
okay.
it's
Wow,
within
Jesus
range.
Christ.
Um,
Aren't you gonna
What's
hit
this?
snow then in Borkvarrd?
it's like
No.
a cone, and I think
Lightning is a straight line. It's not.
okay,
a cone
so it's a line.
weapon.
All right. What's the saving throw versus? Like, what am I rolling? Is it its Constitution? Is it Dex? Like what?
Reading it right now.
So what's your con modifier?
Yeah, give me your total so I can roll a d20 on this. And
Hi, Ben. Did you see my message on the stream yesterday? Your massage on the stream? I did not
Oh,
see
so
the
yeah,
massage.
so-
Total would be 14.
DC 14.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't understand. Oh. yay.
Oh,
All right, so it gets hit. So you gotta do what you gotta do.
9
It
damage.
takes 9 damage.
Okay, 9 force damage. I'm assuming. Or-
yes. Well,
Fucking
it
crit on
says
that damage.
damage type is lightning. So.
Shocking.
mm.
Please paralyze this thing now, and we just all run up
Yeah,
and
please
stab
let
it
it seize up a little and
So
fall.
that falls down like.
The
So are there any
spider.
extra modifiers associated with your breath, Sly?
When I level up, it'll get modifiers.
The spider. The lightning shocks the spider. And it holds on to the ceiling, but its carapace is cracked and splintered in areas, and blood oozes forth from the wounds. The creature is now bloodied.
5,
Ow.
Jesus fucking Christ, why do we need any weapons when we can just scream at everything with that much damage?
It's the spider's turn now.
Borkvarrd is impressed by the dragonborn.
The spider drops down onto the ground.
Yay, you can't come at me now.
And lunges forward to
The bard.
Obviously, the one that just fucking shocked it to death.
No,
Man.
why did he do that?
It doesn't understand the magic thing. What it doesn't understand is somebody threw a metal object at it.
Put an axe at its face.
So it's the creature is angry at the small person. So it's
Tiny man.
it lunges forward to try and bite at your neck.
Oh wow.
Kinky.
Bite can poison.
24 versus AC.
Jesus Christ.
The fuck?
That's a crit.
24.
Incoming con save.
Isn't that a crit, Roach?
I'm not sure if that was a crit or not.
Fuck.
No, that was a 19.
Jesus.
Okay.
Fuck.
God,
Jesus
That's a
Christ! Can I try to
+5,
dodge that?
Jesus Christ.
Ah.
So you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
Well, you take 6 damage. Just automatically. First, take 6 damage.
I take 6 damage.
Yeah, first off, you take 6 damage. There's a bit to this. It bit you with its fangs.
Okay. Now I'm poisoned.
Oh well. Okay. No. You just got bit. That was the damage from the bite. Now you make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Add your D4 to it.
Please get the 4. Please get a 4.
Son of a bitch. I'm gonna be honest. Even if he rolled a 1, he just saved against this.
Oh.
That's that's
12.
So okay, all right. So I'm reading the effects here.
Thank Helm for Tyburn.
You
All
are
right.
blessed.
Buffs and debuffs.
You take 4 more damage.
Oh my god.
From what?
Yeah, from the
Product
poison.
damage.
It's poison. I did say.
Yeah, you got poisoned, but you're hey. Let's just say this: if you didn't go through that and pass that Constitution save, you wouldn't be alive right now.
Mm-hmm.
You see, your bit narcotic damage is like the worst damage type you can get done to you in D&D. It's pretty bad.
All right. So have you taken?
So this he rolled almost a crit and then did he roll a crit on the damage too?
No, actually, no. I didn't roll close. I rolled a 3.
It's just narcotic damage, Ben.
Yeah. So you
No. The
so you took
6 I was talking
you took 6
about.
damage from the initial bite, and then you took another 4 damage from the poison. So that's your total damage there, and you are now.
I have 1 health.
Yeah. Now you are also poisoned for 1 hour.
Well, I'm dead.
We're gonna have to we're gonna have to be. We're just gonna be driving Borkvarrd everywhere, aren't we?
I'm the only one who takes damage.
I don't know. I just took damage.
You got hit 1 time.
And it almost
Once.
killed me.
All right.
Bitch had a bad time.
All right.
You saw the dwarf trying to fend off a giant spider, and it got through, and it just latched onto him.
It's gonna make me burn all my healing spells again.
It's yeah.
Well, I don't know if there's too much of a point to that because
Meta talk
Goodness.
right here. I don't think it's even worth healing him. He's just gonna get poisoned constantly.
yeah, exactly.
It's okay. We'll just rub his shoulders and be like, "You'll be fine."
Just rub his neck with some aloe vera. It'll be fine.
Wait. Dwarf and resilience. Do you have an advantage on saving throws against poison?
Well, you
and
passed
you
the
have a
saving
resistance
throw.
against poison damage.
Well, you already succeeded on the roll for the poison.
But he does have
You took
resistance
reduce-
though to the poison damage. But
I have savings and I have resistance against poison damage.
Okay,
much?
so if you have resistance, then resistance is just half of whatever you took. So instead of taking -4, you only took -2. So instead of being at 1 HP, you're at 3 HP now, and poisoned.
Yay! 3.
And you are still poisoned.
I still have more health.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna say.
By the way, poisoned. Just so conditions, because it has changed. Not as big of a deal. Poisoned. A poison creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. That is what poison means.